Chosen one. Something is happening to your body and you cannot explain it. You are not sick, but you do not feel normal either. You are tired, but sleep does not help. You are hungry, but food does not satisfy. You crave silence, but noise follows you everywhere. Your temperature fluctuates for no reason. Your energy drops without warning. Your heart races when nothing is wrong, and every doctor you have seen has told you the same thing. Your tests came back fine. There is nothing physically wrong with you, but you know better. You know something is happening, something is shifting, something is changing at a level that medical science cannot measure. And you are right, what you are experiencing is not medical. It is metaphysical. Your body is recalibrating, your frequency is changing, and everything in your physical reality that does not match your new vibration is being rejected, pushed out, expelled. Stop what you are doing right now. Do not keep this playing in the background. Do not let your mind wander to your to-do list. This message did not find you randomly. You were meant to hear this at this exact moment. So close everything else. Turn your full attention here. Take 3 deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, slowly with intention. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your jaw unclench. Feel something in your chest open just slightly. That sensation you just felt. That is not relaxation. That is recognition. Your spirit just confirmed what your mind has been questioning. This message is for you. Now, before we go any deeper, if you felt that confirmation, if something just clicked inside you, I need you to do something. Hit that like button right now, and here is why this matters. When you engage with content that resonates at this level, you send a signal to the platform that this message needs to reach more people. You help the algorithm understand that this is not just entertainment, it is activation, it is awakening. It is confirmation for those who have been searching for answers in all the wrong places. So like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's keep going, because what you are about to hear is going to explain everything you have been experiencing. Chosen one. Let me describe what has been happening to you physically, and you tell me if this is accurate. You cannot stomach certain foods anymore. Things you used to love suddenly taste wrong or make you feel sick. Your body is rejecting processed foods, heavy foods, foods with chemicals you never paid attention to before, and it is not a diet. You did not decide this consciously. Your body just started refusing these things. You take one bite and your stomach turns. You finish the meal and you feel heavy, sluggish, almost poisoned. And you have been wondering what is wrong with you. Why can you not just eat like a normal person anymore? Or maybe it is this. Certain music makes you physically uncomfortable now. Songs you used to love suddenly feel abrasive, aggressive, chaotic. You turn on the radio and you have to turn it off within seconds because the frequency feels wrong. It is not the lyrics. It is not even the genre. It is the energy behind it, the vibration, and you cannot explain it to anyone because they will think you are being dramatic. But you know what you feel. You know it is real. Or how about this? You cannot be around certain people anymore. Not because they did anything to you, not because you are mad at them, but because being in their presence drains you instantly. You walk into a room and within 5 minutes you feel exhausted. You have a conversation and afterwards you need hours to recover. And these are not bad people. These are not toxic people. They are just operating on a frequency that no longer matches yours. And every time you force yourself to stay in their presence out of obligation or politeness, you feel like you are betraying yourself. Does any of this sound familiar? If you just got chills, if you just thought, how does this person know exactly what I am experiencing, then you need to drop the number 33 in the comments right now. Not because I need engagement, but because you need confirmation that you are not alone, that you are not crazy, that what you are experiencing is real and happening to thousands of chosen ones simultaneously. So go ahead, drop that 33, mark this moment. Acknowledge that you are awake. Now let me tell you what is really happening. You are not losing your mind. You are not becoming difficult. You are not developing random intolerances. You are ascending. Your frequency is rising. And when your frequency rises, everything that vibrates lower than your new baseline becomes intolerable. Your body is not rejecting food. It is rejecting density. Your ears are not rejecting music. They are rejecting dissonance. Your energy is not rejecting people. It is rejecting misalignment. This is not a problem. This is a purge. Your entire system is detoxing everything that does not match who you are becoming. And here is the part that most people do not understand. This is not gradual. This is sudden. You do not slowly stop liking certain things over months and years. One day you are fine with something, and the next day you cannot stand it. One week you can tolerate being in certain environments, and the next week it feels suffocating. One moment you can engage with certain people, and the next moment their energy feels like static. And you have been trying to force yourself to adapt back, to push through it, to get over it. Stop. Do not fight this. This is not something to overcome. This is something to honor. Your body is giving you real-time feedback about what aligns with your new frequency and what does not. Listen to it. Let me tell you what else is happening that you might not have connected yet. Time feels strange. Some days feel like they last forever. Other days disappear in what feels like minutes. You look at the clock and it says one thing, but it feels like something completely different. Hours vanish, entire afternoons evaporate, and you cannot figure out where the time went. You were not distracted. You were not procrastinating. Time just moved differently. That is because you are shifting in and out of different timelines. You are not fully anchored in linear time anymore. You are operating in quantum time, where past, present, and future exist simultaneously. Where what you are doing today is simultaneously affecting your yesterday and your tomorrow. And your human mind cannot make sense of it because it was not designed to, so it just feels weird, disorienting, off. And while we are talking about strange experiences, let's talk about the dreams. Not regular dreams, prophetic dreams. Dreams where you see things before they happen. Dreams where you have conversations with people and then the next day that exact conversation happens in real life. Dreams where you are shown warnings, solutions, directions, confirmations, and when you wake up, the dream does not fade like normal dreams do. It stays, it lingers. It feels more real than your waking life, and you have stopped telling people about them because they do not understand. They think you are exaggerating or being superstitious or reading too much into random thoughts. But you know the difference. You know when a dream is just your brain processing and when it is a download from the divine. Here is what I need you to understand about this season you are in. You are not preparing for the next level. You are already in it. You are not getting ready to shift. You already shifted. You are not about to enter a new dimension. You entered it weeks ago, maybe even months ago. You just did not realize it because you were waiting for some grand announcement, some obvious sign, some undeniable confirmation. But the shift does not happen with fireworks. It happens quietly, internally. And by the time you realize you shifted, you have already been operating in the new realm for a while. That is what is happening right now. You are not becoming someone new. You already are someone new. Your spirit knows it. Your body is adjusting to it. Your mind is the last part catching up. Now, let me tell you what this means practically. The old rules do not apply to you anymore. The limitations that bound you before do not bind you now. The timelines that dictated how long things take do not dictate your pace anymore. You are about to experience what I call quantum leaps, where you skip levels, where you bypass processes that other people have to go through step by step, where you go from point A to point Z without touching B through Y. And people are going to be confused by it. They are going to ask how you did it. They are going to want to know your secret, your strategy, your formula. And you are not going to have an answer that makes sense to them because there was no strategy. There was just alignment. There was just obedience. There was just trust. Let me be specific so you know what to look for. You are going to meet someone who changes everything. Not romantically, though it could be. But someone who has access to rooms you did not even know existed. Someone who sees something in you that you have been trying to articulate for years but could never find the words. Someone who introduces you to the right person, who connects you to the right opportunity that opens the right door, and it is going to happen fast. One conversation, one meeting, one introduction. And suddenly you are in rooms you were not in last month, having conversations you could not have had last year, operating at a level you did not think you would reach for another decade. That is a quantum leap, and it is coming. You are also going to receive an opportunity that makes no logical sense. On paper, you are not qualified, you do not have the credentials. You do not have the experience, you do not have the network, but you are going to be offered it anyway. And every logical bone in your body is going to scream that this is a mistake, that they must have you confused with someone else, that there is no way this is real. Do not listen to that voice. That is your old mind trying to make sense of new realm activity. In this dimension, you just entered. Favor does not follow logic. Provision does not follow formulas. Access does not follow prerequisites. It follows frequency. It follows alignment. It follows anointing, and you have all three. Before we continue, if this is stirring something inside you, if you feel like you are being prepared for something you cannot quite name yet, I need you to share this video. Send it to someone who has been experiencing the same strange symptoms, the same unexplainable shifts, the same confusing experiences. Because when chosen ones find each other, when they realize they are not alone in what they are experiencing, it creates a synergy, a collective awakening, a unified frequency that accelerates everyone involved. So do not just consume this message, distribute it. Be part of the network that is waking up simultaneously across the planet. Chosen one. Let's talk about the loneliness you have been feeling, and this is not regular loneliness. This is not missing people or wishing you had more friends. This is existential loneliness. The kind where you feel like you are living on a different planet than everyone around you. Where you are in the room but not of the room. Where you are having conversations but not really connecting, where you are surrounded by people but feel completely alone, and you have been blaming yourself for it, thinking maybe you are being antisocial, maybe you are being too picky, maybe you need to lower your standards and just engage like everyone else does. No, what you are experiencing is dimensional loneliness. You are vibrating at a frequency that most people around you are not at yet. You are seeing things they cannot see, feeling things they cannot feel, knowing things they have not learned. And there is no way to bridge that gap with small talk or surface-level connection. You need depth, you need substance, you need conversations that go beyond weather and weekend plans and what is trending. And those conversations are rare, not because deep people do not exist, but because you have not met your tribe yet. They are coming. They are being drawn to you right now. They are feeling the same pull you are feeling. And when you meet them, you will know immediately. The connection will be instant. The understanding will be effortless. The alignment will be undeniable. But until they arrive, you have to be okay with standing alone. You have to be okay with being misunderstood. You have to be okay with not fitting in, because fitting in was never your assignment. Standing out is. Disrupting the norm is. Showing people what is possible when you stop conforming is. Your loneliness is not a punishment. It is a positioning. You are being set apart so that when you are revealed, the contrast is undeniable. When you step out, the difference is obvious. When you speak, the authority is unquestionable. Let me tell you something else that is happening that you might not have noticed. You are starting to repel certain energies automatically. You do not even have to try. Your presence alone makes people uncomfortable, not because you are doing anything to them, but because your light exposes what they are hiding. Your peace confronts their chaos. Your clarity reveals their confusion. Your boundaries challenge their entitlement, and they do not know how to process it. So they either pull away or they attack. They either distance themselves quietly or they come at you aggressively. And both responses are confirmation that your frequency has changed, because neutral people do not provoke strong reactions. Powerful people do. So when someone suddenly has a problem with you for no clear reason, do not internalize it. Do not take it personally. Do not try to fix whatever they think is broken. Recognize it for what it is. You outgrew them. Your energy upgraded past their comfort zone, and instead of rising to meet you, they are trying to pull you back down. Let them try. They cannot. You are locked into a frequency they cannot access, a dimension they cannot enter, a realm they are not cleared for. So let them be uncomfortable. Let them be confused. Let them be intimidated. That is not your concern. Your concern is staying in alignment with where you are going, not managing their feelings about where you have been. Here is what I want you to pay attention to in the coming weeks. Watch what starts showing up without you chasing it. Opportunities you did not apply for. Connections you did not network for. Resources you did not plan for. Ideas you did not brainstorm. Solutions you did not strategize. It is all going to start appearing. Not because you hustled harder, not because you figured out some secret formula, but because you aligned, you raised your frequency, you cleared your vessel, you surrendered control, and now the universe can deliver what it has been holding for you. What it could not give you before because you were not ready to sustain it. What it could not release because you were still holding on to things that needed to go. But here is the test. When it shows up, you have to receive it without guilt, without questioning whether you deserve it, without waiting for the other shoe to drop. You have to take it as confirmation that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, that you did not skip steps, you just took a different staircase, that you did not cheat the process, you just operated in a different system. Because, chosen one, the rules that govern everyone else do not govern you. You are not bound by time. You are not limited by logic. You are not restricted by precedent. You are operating under divine favor. And divine favor does not make sense to human reasoning, it just works. Let me talk to you about the attacks you have been experiencing. And I am not talking about obvious attacks. I am talking about the subtle ones, the thoughts that appear out of nowhere, telling you that you are delusional, that you are making all of this up, that you are reading too much into normal experiences, the doubts that creep in right after you feel the most certain, the anxiety that shows up right before you are about to take a major step, the confusion that clouds your mind right when you need clarity the most. These are not random. These are strategic. These are assignments sent to delay you, distract you, discourage you, because the enemy knows what is coming. He knows what you are stepping into. He knows what happens when you fully activate, and he is terrified, so he sends interference. He plants seeds of doubt. He amplifies your insecurities. He reminds you of your past failures. He magnifies your current limitations. He whispers that you are not ready, not qualified, not chosen. And if you are not careful, you will agree with him. You will start to believe the lies. You will start to second-guess what you know. You will start to shrink back from what you were moving toward. That is exactly what he wants. He does not need to destroy you. He just needs to delay you long enough that you miss your window. He just needs to confuse you long enough that you take the wrong turn. He just needs to discourage you long enough that you give up right before the breakthrough. Do not let him win. Do not give his whispers more weight than heaven's declarations. Do not let temporary confusion override permanent calling. You know who you are. You know what you carry. You know what you are here to do. The doubt does not change that. The fear does not erase that. The attack does not cancel that. It just confirms that you are a threat. And threats get targeted. So wear the opposition as a badge of honor. Let it remind you that you are not average. You are not ordinary. You are not insignificant. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. And the closer you get to your full activation, the more intense the resistance becomes. But resistance is not a stop sign. It is a mile marker. It means you are getting close. Now let me shift gears and talk to you about the creativity that is flowing through you right now. Ideas are downloading faster than you can capture them. Solutions are appearing for problems you were not even trying to solve. Visions are flashing through your mind at random moments, and you have pages of notes, voice memos, half-started projects, concepts you have not had time to fully develop, and part of you feels overwhelmed by it all, like you cannot keep up, like you are being given more than you can handle. But that is not what is happening. You are not being given more than you can handle. You are being given everything you need to build what you are about to build. Every idea is a piece. Every vision is a component. Every download is an ingredient. And when the time comes, when you are actually in the season of execution, it is all going to come together. What feels scattered right now will become structure. What feels overwhelming right now will become clarity. What feels impossible right now will become inevitable. So do not throw anything away. Do not dismiss the ideas that seem too big or too strange or too far-fetched. Capture them, document them, honor them, because they are not random thoughts. They are blueprints. They are assignments. They are invitations to build something that does not exist yet, something the world needs but does not know it needs, something that will shift culture, influence industries, impact generations. And it is being entrusted to you. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Not because you have it all figured out, but because you are open to being used. Not because you are the most talented, but because you are the most aligned. Chosen one, if you are still with me, if you have made it this far, that is not an accident. That is a sign that everything I just said was meant specifically for you. So before you leave this moment, I need you to do something powerful. Type the word ready in the comments. Not because you feel ready, but because you are choosing to be ready, because you are declaring that whatever is coming, you are going to face it. Whatever is required, you are going to do it. Whatever is being asked, you are going to trust it. When you type that word, you are not just commenting, you are activating, you are releasing faith. You are opening a portal for heaven to move in your life in ways that defy logic. So type, ready, subscribe if you have not. Make sure notifications are turned on, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because chosen one, you are not reading this by accident. You are being prepared, positioned, activated. And what happens next is going to rewrite your entire story. But you have to stay in alignment. You have to trust the process. You have to honor the shift, because the old version of you cannot carry what is coming. Only this new frequency can. Only this new you can. And that is exactly who you are becoming. Let me close with this. Everything you have been through was necessary. Every loss prepared you. Every betrayal taught you. Every disappointment redirected you. Every delay positioned you. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Nothing was punishment. It was all preparation. And now you are stepping into the season where it all makes sense, where the pieces connect, where the puzzle completes, where the vision becomes visible. You are about to see doors open that were closed for years. You are about to receive confirmations you stopped asking for. You are about to experience breakthroughs in areas you gave up on, and it is going to happen so fast that you will barely have time to process it. That is quantum movement. That is divine acceleration. That is what happens when you finally align with your true frequency. So get ready. Stay focused. Keep trusting, because chosen one, your time is not coming. Your time is here, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will ever be the same again. But before you step fully into what is next, there are some things you need to understand about this transition you are in. Because if you do not understand what is happening, you will misinterpret it. You will fight against the very process that is designed to liberate you. So, let me break down what is happening so you can stop resisting and start receiving. First, let's talk about the physical exhaustion you have been feeling. You are sleeping enough, sometimes even more than usual. But you wake up tired. Simple tasks require enormous effort, but nothing is wrong. Your body is undergoing a massive energetic upgrade. It is processing and integrating new frequencies, and that process requires energy. So your body is redirecting energy toward internal transformation. That is why you feel tired. Not because you are weak, but because you are being rewired. Think of it like a phone update. When your phone updates, it slows down. Battery drains faster. But once the update is complete, everything runs better. That is what is happening to you. You are updating. And once this completes, you are going to operate at a level you never have before. Your mind will be sharper. Your intuition will be clearer. Your energy will be stronger. But you have to let the update finish. Rest is not laziness right now. Rest is required. Now let's talk about the people who are suddenly showing up in your life. New faces, new connections. People you have never met before but feel like you have known forever. Conversations that go deep within minutes. These are not random encounters. These are divine assignments. These people are part of your new tribe. They are frequency matches. and they are being magnetized to you just like you are being magnetized to them. Pay attention to who is showing up. Pay attention to what they are saying. Pay attention to the doors they are opening, because they were sent. They are part of the answer to prayers you prayed months ago, and while new people are arriving, notice who is disappearing. People who used to call regularly have gone silent. Relationships that felt solid have become distant, and you might be tempted to chase them, to reach out, to fix whatever broke. Do not. Their exit is as orchestrated as the new arrivals. They are not leaving because you failed them. They are leaving because their assignment in your life is complete. If you keep trying to hold on to expired relationships, you block space for the new connections that are trying to form. So release them, bless them, and let them go without guilt. Let me also address the downloads you have been receiving about your purpose. You have always known you were meant for something significant, but lately it has become more specific. You are getting clear directions, detailed visions, specific instructions, and part of you is terrified because what you are being shown is bigger than anything you have ever attempted. It requires resources you do not have. It requires skills you have not developed. And your logical mind is screaming that this is impossible. Ignore that voice. That is fear masquerading as wisdom. What you are being shown is a mandate, an assignment. And yes, it is bigger than you. It is supposed to be. This requires you to step out before you see the path. This requires you to move before the resources appear. And that is what separates chosen ones from everyone else. Chosen ones move on instruction, not on evidence. So stop waiting until you feel ready. You will never feel fully ready, but you have enough to take the next step. And the next step is all heaven is asking you to take. And when you take it, the next one will appear. That is how this works. Now I want to address something that might be uncomfortable but needs to be said. Some of you have been dealing with spiritual attacks that manifest physically. Unexplained headaches, sudden anxiety, ringing in your ears when you are about to do something significant. Vivid nightmares that leave you drained. These are not medical issues. These are spiritual interferences. They are increasing because you are getting closer to your activation. But every attack is confirmation that you are on the right path. Every interference is proof that you are a threat. So when you feel those attacks, do not run, stand. Declare your authority. You are a chosen vessel carrying a divine assignment, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. So start seeing yourself as provided for right now. Start speaking like someone who has access to unlimited resources, because provision follows perspective. And the moment you start carrying yourself like someone who is favored, provision will start showing up. Watch what happens when you shift your language. Stop saying, "I cannot afford that." Start saying, "I am in transition," because words are seeds. Doors are about to open that you did not knock on. Opportunities are about to present themselves that you did not pursue. Do not question them. Walk through them. These are divine setups. And do not let imposter syndrome steal what is being handed to you. You are ready in His strength, and that is all that matters. The urgency you have been feeling is a prophetic alarm. Your window is open. Your season is here. When you feel that urgency, let it propel you into action. Chosen one, everything is aligning right now. You are standing at the threshold of the most significant season of your life. So take a breath. Make a decision right now that you are done playing small, done waiting. From this moment forward, you walk in the fullness of who you were created to be. You trust the process, honor the shift, and step into the impossible, because that is where your destiny is waiting. And you, chosen one, were made for this exact moment.